Welcome, guys, to one more session of Focutier Entertainments. Today, I'll be talking about uh, networking and what various features we have under Microsoft Azure. For that, click on New and to the networking. Click on networking. So you can see we have various featured applications like virtual network, express route, virtual network gateway, local network gateway, network security group, route table, DNS zone, it's under preview, traffic manager profile, load balancer, application gateway. All right, so let's see each and every option. The virtual network. So it's nothing but you need a networking service for your environment that you're hosting uh, on Microsoft Azure cloud, and so it can communicate. I mean, your virtual machines, your apps can communicate to the on-prem environment or among them. All right, so let's quickly create a virtual network. Click on create and type the virtual network name. My network test 001. You can change the IP address range. Okay, so it can be 172 or it can be 192 and also 10 dot series. Okay, and you need to change here also to 192 default. In the subnet mask name you can mention it, and if you want to create a new resource group you can select. I want to just create new subnet, new resource to click on create. So it will create a new virtual network, so you can use the same virtual network for all your workloads. Like when you create a VM, you can select this virtual network, okay, and it will assign an IP address in the range of 192.1 series, okay. Um, so deployment started. All right, so it's gonna take a minute, and it will list under the resource groups here. So my network test 001, this is the one, and you can see this is the virtual network. And please ensure, in order to also create a VPN, you have to ensure you should have a network, virtual network created in first place. All right, so this is the address space, and the DNS service automatically, the Azure will provide, backend service will provide the DNS service. Okay, so this is the address space, and this is the subnet and the DNS service, Azure DNS, or you can also mention as custom DNS if you want. All right, and so we can change it, discard, and this is the diagram. The default one. As of now there is no connections, no device connected to it, because we didn't configure any VMs or any other workloads to use the existing virtual network. All right, so that's about the virtual network, guys. And the next one in the networking is a custom route, express route, sorry. See, there is a difference between the virtual normal, the VPN and an express route. Express route is very expensive and it's very fast, it's very secure, and it will not use the public internet for sending the information. Okay, so you can import the any configuration existing from the classic, or you can create new one. So the circuit name is my test express, my first express route, and the provider, depending upon your network provider, you need to select this one. Okay, so these are all the current providers which are supporting express route, and that will be charged additionally. And the peering location, In India, it is we have only Mumbai and Chennai, and if I go for Comcast, which is in US, we have Washington, Silicon Valley, and Chicago. So you need to understand, um, depending upon the West US or East US, whatever, you need to identify and select the exact provider, and depending upon that, you have to um, suggest the location, and that is about AT&T. And if I select Orange, it's there in Singapore, Sydney, Washington DC. Okay, and the bandwidth, see, the maximum supported is 10 Gbps, the minimum is 50 Mbps. Okay, and the billing model, you can select the unlimited on, sorry, the SQA is standard or premium. The difference is, see, the premium provides support for more than 4K routes, ability to connect to more than 10 virtual networks, and global connectivity. Premium also gives access to your services deployed worldwide, but standard, I don't think there is a limitation. Okay, and the billing model is unlimited and metered. So there is a limitation. I mean, the inbound and outbound traffic, all inbound data is free of charge. However, but unlimited provides outbound data for a single fixed monthly fee. Okay, so depending upon the customer requirement, on the criticality, on the environment, you need to select all this. So select the free trial or the subscription, or you can select the existing or the create a new resource group. Click on create. It will create your express route, so that you can select the express route under the when, I mean, for any virtual machine or any critical application that you're hosting. Okay, so this is about the express route, guys, and let's go back, and this is the VPN, the virtual network gateway. All right, so it uses the for we use this feature to create a site-to-site VPN, so that your Azure environment can communicate with the on-prem applications or any servers. Okay, and for this, you can type my I mean, and choose the virtual network. So that's what, as informed earlier, you have to first create a virtual network VNet, so that you can select the which VNet, which the IP series you want to use, and the public IP address you can choose, or you can create a new one. Okay, so like this. But as of now, I'm not creating anything. And the gateway type, it's a VPN on express route. So in order to use the express route, you have to configure the express route, I mean, in first place. After that only you can create the gateway. And the VPN type, it's a route based or a policy based. We have two options. Okay, and so it depends upon the VPN device, which is there, the make and model of VPN device. So we need to get that information from the customer. And the resource group, the same thing, free trial, and the location, supported location. Click on create. It will create your virtual network gateway, so that you can use that gateway for all your applications, for all your workloads. The next thing is local network gateway. See, this one is the gateway which is used in the with the site to site, or between the virtual network to virtual network VPN connections. Okay, and the local network gateway is entirely different, um, where you can use my local network. So you can give the address, the IP address here, which you want to use the local network gateway, depending upon the what virtual network you have already, and you can go ahead and create it. Okay. And the next thing is the network security group. It's nothing but it acts as a firewall. Okay, for controlling traffic in and out of all the virtual machines, and also of your network interfaces and subnets. Okay, it contains a set of security rules that allow or deny inbound and outbound traffic. Okay, just click on create here, and my test NSG group. create a new one. So I'll use the existing one. I test DC001 or okay. So click on create. Just creating a new network security group in which we will add a few rules, which IP address it should access, which IP address it should not allow. Okay. So it says deployment started, and it says deploying. So let's quickly wait. It will not take much time. So it says created. So click on this. So it's browsing start running. Click on refresh. So status succeeded. Okay, it's under the mydc test 001. So go to the resource groups and go to the my test 001. You can see the see, this is the one, my test NSD group. Click on this one, and under the settings, so there are no security rules as of now, 0. What you can do is you can create under the settings, go to the inbound security rules and outbound security rules, click on, and you can clearly add. So name and priority, source any, protocol any, and star is not required, allow all ports. Okay, and the destination is 80, action allow or deny. So you can add various rules for the inbound, and similarly for the outbound rules, click on outbound security rules here, click on add. The same thing, you can give the name of the rule, priority. So if you look at the priority is 100, 200, 300, so that easy to add new rules. Okay, and destination any, or you can give a CDI block IP address range. Okay, and source any, or you can specify the IP address here. Similar the port range. So asterisk is nothing but to allow traffic from all clients connecting for any port, or you can give a specific range for 192.102.165.535 or allow deny. So this is how you will configure the NSG rules, so that you will have your gateway, I mean your network in a very managed and secured way. Okay, so that is the next option, and the next one in networking we have is route table. Let's see what is route table. So route table clearly shows that how exactly your network should be routed. My test route table, create an existing one. So we'll select the existing DC one, click on create. It's validating, and it's creating. So it says deployment started. I think deployment is almost it is in progress. So all right, go to the resource groups and my DC test 001. So let's see. This is the route table. Okay, just now we created. So the route table, what it contains the routing information, how exactly your traffic can be routed, or the network. Click on add here. So the route name, the prefix, next hop type, it should go to which network. You can clearly specify, so that you have I mean you can manage your complicated network environment. So you will understand the next hop, the information or the data connection is going from which gateway to which gateway. So you can build that particular sequence. All right, so this is helps you to manage your network very effectively, and to be take any proactive actions on this. So that's about the route table. And the next thing is, in the networking we have DNS Zone, which is here in preview mode, but however we'll take a look. So this is where you can create a new DNS zone, so it's not accepting it. My test DNS zone 201. I think it should be 0.com. So use existing resource group. I want to use test DC, and my test DNS 0, and click on create. So it's submitting the deployment, and deployment started. So this is a new DNS zones you can create, and and you can use it. Because as of now, we know that the DNS will be uh, provided by the Azure in the Azure service in the background. But however, this is the new feature, so that's why this is the DNS zone what you created just now. And let's see what settings we have. So what you can do is see these are the name servers. Okay, you can use these servers for configuring your network or for any application or anything. And you can also add a new record set. Here click on new record set and you can add. Let's see what specific features it's giving now. So you can add here new record set. Okay, and under the let's see what under the properties we have the resource. The maximum rate of record sets is 5000 here, and location it says is global. Okay, so this is the new information we have under the DNS zones. Okay, so that's about the DNS. So the next thing we have under the networking is a traffic manager profile. We already covered traffic manager profile in my previous video session, so you can just go ahead and check that video. And the load balancer, that's also so the load balancer here you can give the my test load balancer 001 public or internal. Okay, so for the internal you have to select the existing virtual network that you already created, and for the public choose the public IP address range it gives. You have to create a new one. Okay, like this. It will ask dynamic or static. It will, you can provide that information and select the use the existing resource group and create. Okay, so this is how you create a load balance for the for your public IP address and also for the internal virtual network. All right, and the next thing is the application gateway. And the application gateway basics is um, you can type the application name you want to configure, and the SKU is a small, medium, large. We have 3, and if you click on here it gives what exactly it's showing. Depending upon the deployment and testing scenarios, you can go ahead with the SKU size. And instant count, the maximum you can increase up to 10 and the minimum is 1. Okay, so see, this is one of the the point you have to keep in mind. Your virtual network and its public IP address must be in same location as your gateway. All right, so this is it. So once we're done, okay, let's create. I want to select it as DC01. Okay, click on OK, and it's asking for the configure application gateway. Here you need to select the virtual network and the IP address and the listener configuration, the port, HTTPS or HTTP, and if it's HTTPS 433 you have to upload the certificate. Here click on upload certificate. It's asking you can upload a certificate from the local listing, which is a good thing. And the summary. So this is how you'll configure the application gateway. Alright, so let's take a quick review of what we learned. One is the virtual network. We have learned express route, virtual network gateway, local network gateway, network security group, route table, DNS zone, traffic manager profile, load balancer, and application gateway. So this is about the beginners tutorial for Azure networking concepts. Okay, what we have, and I mean, these are only featured apps. Okay, and so thank you so much for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more Azure beginner tutorials. Thank you so much, and have a nice day. Bye for now.